Here's your heads up to this accompanying hypnosis track. It's from the longer podcast, Learning from Our Life Stories. And I think you're going to find it really, really deeply learning, if that's a word. I think you'll learn something deeply. Anyway, do have a listen. I think you'll find it deeply learning. Personal development, unplugged. Hey, welcome back. And this is the following on from learning from our life stories, learning from our aha moments, and sometimes the slight negative times in our life, but to make sure that we take those learnings with us. The learnings of our life, as it were. So they're going to be available to us whenever we need them. Because they're unconscious learnings. And when we have them available to us, well, they're not wasted, are they? And we can use them without consciously being aware of it. We can review it consciously and go, thank you, have all that gratitude. So here's a hypnosis track. If you remember, it's based on that story of someone who, well, he had his pausing an aha moment. And it's going to be, well, this is downloadable anyway, but you've also got this chat on it. So I'm also going to put just the hypnosis track, just without this waffle, Cluffy's waffle at the beginning, to the separate website I have, which is called paulcloughonline.com. And it's /podcast, because that's where I keep 60 plus, nearly 70 now, hypnosis tracks and NLP processes, where you can listen to them uniquely and download them. And they come with my compliments. You can keep them forever and use them. So that's where they're going to be, and I'll give you a little bit of a note about that. So please, if you haven't gone there before, please go to paulcloughonline.com /podcast, sign up so you can have this and all the other hypnosis tracks just for you. So, but knowing this is hypnosis, you need to have nothing to do other than give yourself permission to enter into hypnosis. So, nothing other to focus on other than yourself. So you're not driving, you're not looking after machinery, you're not doing anything that needs your attention. Your eyes will be closed, remember. So you want to find a comfortable place where you'll be undisturbed, where you can sit down, lay down, lie down, and just enjoy the process and notice what you learn at the end. So if you've got that safe place, get ready. And we'll begin in about 3 to 5 seconds. Okay? Get ready now. If it's okay, and it has to be okay with you, to give yourself consciously and unconsciously permission to explore this. And all we're doing is exploring with the intention of our unconscious mind taking all the goodness and finding ways that we can create a richer life. And if that's okay, close your eyes. And by closing your eyes, that means and implies permission is given for the both of you. Every one of each and every one of you, inside and out. Okay, so it's time. Time to enter hypnosis. So you found that comfortable place, somewhere where you'll be undisturbed for the next few minutes. And as you sit and lay down, you can just breathe normally. And I want you to take a wonderful, gentle in-breath for the count of 4. 1, 2, and then hold it 3 for the count of 4. 4, 1. And as you breathe out gently for the count of 8, allow your eyes to close. And then breathe normally. And as you breathe easily and effortlessly, I want you just for a moment, begin to start to make every in-breath more gentle than the one before. As you drift down, every in-breath more gentle than the one before. Just all the way down from 5. Going into trance is easy. All you have to do, drifting down, is be prepared to do whatever it takes. As you breathe, and want the change, as if you're being drawn inside, and I know nothing else to do. Drawn inside to that most comfortable place. I know you'll get the results you want. Where all you have to do reside with your is let yourself go. Best friend, and you're unconscious. Maybe you'll just think of your unconscious mind, and then as we drift past 5, we go to 4. All those new opportunities, drifting even deeper still. Now how soft you've made those changes. Now the muscles around your eyes could be getting so soft. What would it be like if they were so soft? Will create and that softness was to spread through every muscle as you breathe out. So with that out breath, you're drawn inside, and the muscles just get so drifting down to comfort. All that softness, all the things, more and every breath. Maybe even dreams. Letting go. Yeah, just letting go to sleep in trance, not the natural sleep. Safe place. Nothing. This is to sleep in trance. To dream with your imagination. Where we go inside. Imagineering. Because imagineering in your imagination to create is yours, wonderful and your comfortable control your imagination, lasting change. And as you imagine what you want to have in life, how you and as we approach 3, the change is comfortable. Feel. You can begin to just notice the muscles behind your eyes. I wonder what that change will be like. Could they be? Your wonderful values of life. And those wonderful behaviours. And as you notice, they can be even softer than that. See, you can imagine that softness, opportunities will again permeate, having made these changes. What you can do every cell, every muscle of you, allow them to comfort can spread, having the will to do with every breath, being drawn into comfort. Now, maybe you can want to live. Become aware of, and don't worry about that place of comfort in your body. You can wallow in, and as you become aware of it, it begins to spread inside, outside, but your unconscious mind. That's right. Because this is what it's all about. Being comfortable. Mind is listening to every word to change. So while where you drift and your unconscious mind dream of all those wonderful things you want to have can be one. Life. Because this time is right. It's time to go into hypnosis easier, you want to go effortlessly. That's all you need to do. To let go with crystal clear clarity. To let it resonate you. Just yet. Change. You don't need to know the anticipated. To make changes now expected. Your why. Having the will to do whatever it takes, and you do have that your best friend, and you can do whatever it takes in harmony. To make with you, how good would it be for you? And then, how good would it be for those around you? Maybe you'll become aware of 0. Just the people in your life. That's right, over there, 0. As we go into 0, because in a moment you'll enter and go through 0. And when you do, my words will become your reality. Because of that, it means you'll follow and do everything I say with one caveat. If I say anything at all which is against your values, your morals, or anything you'd ever do, then you'll ignore that suggestion. Your goal, your dreams. It won't exist. This is to guide you and go deeper still. So when you go through 0, you'll be into that wonderful hypnotic state where my words become your reality. To find new ways, follow my voice, to guide, to learn, to guide you to that wonderful change, to learn lasting change. So go through 0 now. Create that person. -1, -2, the real 3 and -4, and enjoy life. And maybe you'll drift up. Find joy to -4 in every breath you take. Go to whatever level, whatever depth of trance that is appropriate for you right now to sleep in trance, into trance, into change, drift down inside into a place where you can imagine comfort is. Real comfort. And I don't know if the deeper you go and you begin to think of pure love, the feeling of pure love, if you invite pure love to come into this place of comfort and surround you like a cocoon, surround you totally with pure love. Maybe it has a colour. Maybe it has a texture. Can you just feel it? Feel what pure love might feel like. And maybe it has a temperature. Maybe it has something even more. And just allow that feeling to get stronger as you go deeper inside. Because the deeper you go, this love is getting more and more intense to show you and your unconscious mind. This is the core emotion. So only one pure emotion that exists. All the rest are different types, derivatives of pure love. Nothing else exists in the world and in you now. And it always exists in you. So you're attracting it into this place of comfort. And as you do that, using your conscious mind and your unconscious mind, so I want you consciously to allow your mind to drift, to find, to remember a time, that snap second or two, 5 seconds maybe, when you had a wonderful aha moment, an aha feeling, something you learned which was so powerful. And remember it again. Remember the feeling that you experienced on that aha moment. How empowering it was. I want you to notice how it was in your body. The feeling that you had, did it expand through the whole of your body? Or did it focus in one particular place? Did it intensify? Did it have a colour? But think of the words you may have said to yourself as it came through to your conscious awareness. And maybe your unconscious mind can begin to notice the real learnings, the unconscious learnings, the reason it offered up that aha moment to you, consciously, to be consciously aware of this learning. And then begin to notice, because that was in the past, and we're in the present. And maybe your unconscious mind now could consider how it will use the learnings from that aha moment, the empowerment from that aha moment into different areas of your life in the future. So those learnings are available to you whenever you need them. So if a particular context happens to you, you're able to instinctively just be from the learnings of that aha moment, and notice, your unconscious mind can notice how rich opportunities can come your way through this, because that aha moment was there for a reason. And now we want to be able to use it over and over again to make it richer, more intense, to look at ways that we can expand upon it. And as you just feel those feelings, and maybe wonder what new opportunities will arrive when in your life, when you're using the learnings unconsciously and consciously, they're just available to you. Maybe your unconscious mind now will, just for this moment, find an aha moment, a most empowering one that maybe you'd forgotten, you just reacted to. And if it would like to, maybe if you're open to the intuition of learning, it'll bring that aha moment. And it may be something you won't expect. Something quite, I remember. To allow it to bubble up into your conscious awareness. So you can be so grateful of something you'd forgotten how it was just part of your life and how you grew from that. Maybe it was a person that said something to you and you went, oh yes, that's so good. That means so much. And your unconscious mind can then begin to work on how it can find the resources, the skills, the values, the beliefs, the emotions from this day forward to be able to use them, to allow it to just be triggered without thinking. And your unconscious mind can continue to do this, but I also want you to think, just for the moment, on one thing. One thing that you've been, and you know this consciously, that you have a dream. Maybe it's a hope. Maybe it was a wish that somewhere deep inside you haven't really acknowledged. You know it's there, but you've been pushing it away because you've been giving yourself an excuse. Who am I? Who am I to do this? Who am I to have all that pleasure? Who am I? Maybe I've thought about, I'm too old, I'm too young. I don't know enough. But just cast your mind into the deepest part of you and notice one, you know the one. You know the one that, oh, if I could. Oh, I wish I'd. If only I'd. What would it be? What would be that one thing that you'd like to do or have done? And as you think about it, the both of you, unconsciously and consciously, begin to think, well, what would happen if I gave myself permission to start that dream right now? It may not be the same type, completely the same thing from way back then, but how could I start that dream now? What steps could I take that I could allow to fuel with that feeling, to give me that feeling again? No excuses. Because you can just pick one at the moment, but you're going to be able to pick so many more. But let's just pick the one, because you know that one. The one that you've been putting off. The one you just parked. That every time you come up and go, oh, I'm going to, no, just in case. Someone might think this, someone might think that. That you now give yourself and your unconscious mind permission to go deep inside and find all the resources you need to be able to excel in that wish, in that dream, in that goal. And maybe your unconscious mind can now begin to find that one step, that very first step. Because I just want you to imagine now, what would it feel like when you're brave enough and you have that courage to do the thing that you want, you'd love to do? The one thing, because this might be part of your mission, your passion, your North Star. And we can't let that go. We cannot let it go. We have to. You have to. So feel that feeling of, even if you can't see it in its entirety, feel what it would feel like to be able to follow that North Star, to do the things that make you feel that you are on this world to make a difference. And you're making that difference to you, to the people around you, and little old planet Earth. Carrying out and just doing that one thing. The one thing that would make you feel so good. So good. And just dwell, wallow if you wish, in that feeling. Because we all know two things. It's the feeling of the wish fulfilled, and you can begin to hear the words in the background. This or something better, this or something better, this getting louder and louder, or something better. And begin to wonder what that might be like, how good life will be, and how much better it will be for everyone around you to be around you when you're feeling this way, doing the things you love. Yeah. So just let that go way down inside. And give yourself and your unconscious mind permission to explore this even more. To develop it. And just be. That's what we're going to do. And as you do that, just for a moment, just thank your unconscious mind for being part of this, for giving you those aha moments, and also, where do those dreams and hopes come from? They come from inside too. So thank the both of each and every one of you. So grateful. So in a moment, we'll come out of this trance. And as you do, I want you, the unconscious mind, to ensure that you access all the skills you need to make the changes right now. So when they do wake up in the natural waking world, they have access to all they need to make this change right now and to keep it, make it better, to learn, to enjoy life, to have fun, to be comfortable. Whatever is the most appropriate emotion to have, they will have. So get ready. Okay, so 1. Feeling less relaxed. 2. Feel a wonderful sense of energy starting to spin from your tips of your toes. That's it, all the way up to your unconscious nose. There you go. 3. Take a wonderful, energizing in-breath with me. 4. Imagine a wonderful shower, cool, clear water bathing your head, your throat, your chest, your tummy. Your whole body is now vibrantly comfortable and ready to be alive. 5. Open your eyes and enjoy. So I really hope you enjoyed that little experience of trance and the change that you're going to make. And enjoy everything else that you deserve to create your reality, to make the life you deserve. And enjoy it, heartbeat by heartbeat. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that hypnosis track, and please do share this podcast, if you would please, the Personal Development Unplugged podcast, with other people, as many people as you can. Let them know about the hypnosis tracks, the work that we do here, creating change, comfortable, easy change, quick change. With simple, easy steps. In simplicity, there's genius. Good old Albie Einstein. So do please share this episode and all the other episodes, the podcast itself, to everyone you know. And also remember, please, if you would, just subscribe. Just subscribe if you haven't, so you get these longer episodes weekly, and the shorter 5-minute quickie podcast episodes. They come weekly too. So there's loads of stuff that we can do and just keep making our lives better And when we make our lives better, because we have to, we're the only bugger who's going to do it for ourselves. So do it for us, do it for you. So when you feel better, you feel good, you're being successful, you're then being the change you want to be in yourself and be the change you want to see in others. And you become that example of what can be done. And if it's good for you and it's good for other people and it's good for little old planet Earth, we are ecological, which is what it's all about. So do have fun and enjoy the rest of every heartbeat and have more fun than you can stand. So until the next time, my friend, I will see you real soon. Bye-bye now.